Step-by-step instructions to your invulnerable framework to battle coronavirus. As the world battles with the coronavirus pandemic, an ever-increasing number of individuals are attempting to secure themselves against the infection by all methods conceivable. There are right now no antibodies against extreme intense respiratory disorder coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2, so boosting the resistant framework by method of diet, normal exercise, and rest are reasonable measures. It's basic to understand that a decent invulnerable framework isn't really going to keep the infection out of our bodies. In any case, it can diminish the seriousness. The greatest issue here is securing the helpless, and that is the thing that general well-being specialists are concentrating on. Their proposals incorporate washing hands regularly and well, rehearsing social separating, and utilizing tissues and elbows to contain wheezes and hacks, which could spread infections by bead transmission. Tackle known foes. The ailments that are as of now tormenting numerous more established individuals like diabetes, hypertension, coronary illness, and lung sickness incline seniors to increasingly serious difficulties following any contamination. Subsequently, individuals with previous well-being conditions should attempt to get them leveled out. Seasonal influenza shot is most likely a smart thought in this circumstance, as lungs previously worried by the influenza infection are not prone to endure an extra episode of COVID-19 well overall. Great food, solid gut. A decent spot to begin is diet, as indicated by well-being specialists. 80% of the body's insusceptible framework is in the gut. A solid gut will give a more elevated level of obstruction. The Mediterranean eating regimen is a solid choice with its accentuation on new products of the soil, entire grains, greasy fish, nuts, and olive oil. The eating regimen gives a lot of nutrients, including nutrients A, B2, B6 and B12, C, D, and E. The Mediterranean eating routine gives a lot of nutrients, including nutrients A, B2, B6 and B12, C, D, and E. Picture credit, Lilia Kandrashvich, Shuttershock. The Mediterranean eating routine gives a lot of nutrients, including nutrients A, B2, B6 and B12, C, D, and E. Picture credit, Lilia Kandrashvich, Shuttershock. It additionally gives zinc, iron, selenium, and other plant-inferred minerals and cancer prevention agents. At last, it gives sound fats from fish oil. Ongoing examinations recommend that more established grown-ups on a Mediterranean-style diet who additionally took a nutrient D supplement of 400 IU every day had to some degree more significant levels of T cells following 1 year, demonstrating a sponsor impact for invulnerability. Handled and singed meats are a no-no, while meat out and out ought to be constrained. Entire nourishments are consistently best, and a solid portion of aged nourishments, including sauerkraut, yogurt, and kefir, contingent upon the nearby culture, is additionally empowered. Fiber and lentils are additionally nourishments to eat for a solid gut microbiome. The skin microbiome is additionally fundamental and can be urged to stay sound by abstaining from crisping it with bright radiation, utilizing delicate cleansers, and solid synthetic substances in fragrances, creams, and salves. Stress busters. Related stories. Rest apnea may expand the danger of extreme COVID-19, state analysts. Kawasaki infection flare-up in kids with COVID-19. Study shows COVID-19 helplessness is profoundly subject to have hereditary design. In these troublesome occasions, feelings of anxiety are higher than any time in recent memory, for a large number of reasons. Stress inclines to contamination, the same number of studies have demonstrated. Stress is connected to a higher creation of cytokines that trigger irritation in the body. Also, under pressure, individuals give less consideration to solid propensities like getting enough rest and eating well food, which has a falling impact on insusceptibility. More seasoned grown-ups should, in this way, likewise join pressure-alleviating schedules into their lives, for example, yoga, reflection, day-by-day workout, and other unwinding strategies. Exercise schedules ought to be set up over the long haul to improve cardiovascular wellness, regardless of how moderate, feeble, or flabby the individual is. This training not just eliminates the quantity of diseases yet advances progressively quick recuperation. The expanded course activates the invulnerable cells in hibernation in different pieces of the body, which supports the resistant defense. While a periodic beverage might be fine, it's not fitting to go to smoking, drinking, or medications to manage nervousness and dread. These normally weaken resistant capacity at the basic epithelial level, the layer of cells that lines the outside of every single inward organ and gives bleeding edge safeguard against intruders. What's more, if the news reports on COVID-19 bombshell your harmony, plan a solitary time of day to get up to speed with the news and avoid it at different occasions. Furthermore, check just reliable destinations. Get your excellence rest. Rest is among the most intense pressure relievers known to man. It permits time for the whole body, including the bustling cerebrum, to reset and set up things once more. In the event that there's an absence of rest, stress hormones like cortisol are expanded to keep the worn-out body conscious and alert. This, be that as it may, redirects vitality from the insusceptible framework. Studies show lower levels of T cells in the individuals who are incessantly restless, and individuals with under 6 hours of rest a night may have up to 4-fold the number of colds as the individuals who have at least 7 hours. Cell phones and other cell phones keep individuals up late around evening time, however the blue light they produce is additionally destructive to well-being over the long haul. It's smarter to turn off such gadgets and set up a sound rest schedule to mitigate uneasiness and reinforce your insusceptibility. Enhancing your insusceptibility. Another great methodology is to specifically upgrade supplements that might be deficient in your atmosphere or your food. Nutrient D, for example, is probably going to be low in people who live in northern atmospheres with less daylight. For typical levels, a day-by-day supplement of around 600 to 800 IU of nutrient D is recommended, yet with lower levels, a clinical counsel is fitting. Since this is a fat-solvent nutrient, it ought to be taken with greasy nourishments to boost the retention. A sound sprinkle of herbs like garlic, ginger, rosemary, oregano, and turmeric will likewise present regular mitigating mixes, which additionally help battle off respiratory V.